Hey guys, how's it going? Toby here. Welcome back to a brand new video here on my channel. Welcome back to another one of our top 5s. And today I'm going to go for my least favourite formations. And I think this is kind of interesting because a lot of people have very different playstyles. And there are a lot of formations that I will never ever use because I just absolutely hate them compared to other much stronger formations for how I play. Now, if you do need to get some MSP or some PSN codes, definitely check out g2a.com. TBY3 will get you some money off at the checkout as well. So we're going to go for some runners-up, and I'm only going to go for 2 because I don't want to do too many because that's then pretty much the entire list of formations. Because I've done my favourite formations. The first one is 3-4-2-1, and it just... there's like this big gap in the middle. You see that diamond kind of in between your two centre mids in the middle there? Nothing happens there. Like, for me, that's like a dead zone, and it's just, it gets lost, and the other surrounding areas get way too crowded, and counterattacks you just get absolutely hammered on. Next one is going to be the 4-4-2 and the second variant. Not a terrible formation, kind of the same as the previous one. They're not bad, but I just really am not a fan of them, and I just feel like there's so many better formations. This one for me is kind of like a bad version of 4-2-2. You don't really seem to get much done with this formation for me. I don't particularly like it. Not really so sure why. It just doesn't feel that good to me in game. It doesn't really work. So next one, number 5, moving on into the actual countdown. We've got 5-3-2. Again, another 5 at the back formation. I'm not a fan of them. This one in particular, because it just, nothing actually happens. You have a very strong defense, which is great, but your midfield, unless you have a phenomenal midfield, absolutely nothing happens for me. I really didn't like it in the couple of squads that I've used with this one. I wouldn't recommend it personally. Number 4 is going to be 4-4-2, and I really am not a fan of this one. For me, because it lacks that centre attack in mid, just behind the strikers, my strikers get absolutely lost, and I find myself having to do so much work to make up for the fact that I have no dedicated centre attack in mid, which for me is a really big problem. Obviously, as well, your left mid and your right mid don't really get involved as much as I'd like. Next one, though, is going to be a 5-2-2-1, and this, for me, is definitely my least favourite 5 at the back formation. I don't like them anyway, but this is my least favourite. It's just such a weird formation. Like, there's so many gaps and holes in your midfield that it just doesn't feel fluid to play. Next one, number 2, is going to be 4-1-4-1, and this one's a weird one. I'm not a huge fan of how it is defensively. Like, your players are just kind of in weird spots, and the links as well, I really don't like how it works when it comes to making hybrids. It's great for the sides. You can have some pretty nice links there. You can just get strong links and you're good. But other than that, that is the only positive. This one's the worst one, and they can't even name it right. Like, it's 4-5-1, the second variant. There's a 1 in that bracket. Like, that's not a 2. Regardless, it's just a formation that goes in on itself. Your players are all back. Your striker's isolated on its own. If anyone likes this formation, please tell me how you make it work, because the links are actually kind of cool. Like, for hybrids, it wouldn't be terrible, but I cannot get it to work. Every time I've used this formation, it has been abysmal for me. So if you do like this one, please let me know what you do with it, because I would love to know how you have made this one work. So leave any comments down below. Tell me what your least favourite formations are in the comments, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, leave it a like and subscribe for some more for myself. But take care, guys. Have an amazing day, and goodbye.